What's going on, you guys? Back at the house. So as you can see, we're going back over the road. Pretty much, so what happened? That's the question. What happened to make me decide to leave where I was at? Because here's the thing. Grass isn't always greener on the other side. And it wasn't bad, but it's so time consuming. By that I mean you literally would have to a PC, personal convenience to the shipper to make your last stop on time. And so you pretty much have barely enough room to get fuel in between stops. You're basically doing your break at the customer, shipper, receiver, wherever you drop it at. Most of it's drop and hook. And I was home every other night. But the one thing that pretty much pissed me off for the most part was, so they had me on a load picking up in Michigan, a few stops in Ohio, going down to Kentucky, and then back around. And I would have been back on Monday. And they wanted me to take the truck to the shop and then basically wait all day and then go drive all night. Here's the thing. I try to explain to them too, is when I get done for the day at 11 o'clock, if I were to wake up at 5 in the morning, I can't go right back to sleep 2 hours later to get my rest. I need at least 8 hours of sleep. That's how my body runs. So pretty much got into an argument. They're like, well, this is what we talked about, blah, blah, blah. It was not what we talked about. Never once did we talk about running fatigued. And the one thing that pissed me off the most, for all you new drivers, because I have a bunch of new drivers that are going through CDL school right now, are just got their truck, all that stuff. Your fatigue, your tiredness, your rest does not compromise. It's not worth a load. And basically, when they asked me, can I sacrifice my sleep because they booked and didn't tell me about it until they texted me. They think because they text me, I'm going to text them back. I don't do that. Especially when I'm driving. I don't do that. So I call them up and I explain to them. I'm like, I'm going to be up at 7 o'clock, maybe 6 o'clock. And then you want me to leave at 1 o'clock. I can't fall asleep. Even when I take an hour nap, it's hard for me to go back to sleep. Even after 4 or 5 hours of being up. So we pretty much got into it. And I was like, you're wanting me to sacrifice my sleep because you want a load moved. Because it's Amazon. I was like, no. So, long story short, by the time I got done with my day, I decided, because throughout the day I was pissed. You're gonna deal with bullshit. You're gonna deal with shit anywhere you go. But when it comes to my sleep, I am not risking my sleep for the safety of myself or the motor public, the motor vehicles out there, people on the highway. I'm not going to fall asleep because you want me to drive and then I crash and I kill someone. I'm not doing that. I'm more professional than that. And literally, so Thursday night, Wednesday night, one of the days when I was in Indiana, by the time I got to my stop, I was so tired. It was not even funny. And on top of that, like, it's just not worth it. The one thing I give Night is that they would never tell me to keep running if I was fatigued to the point where I can't drive no more. They have a high standard on that. And I give them credit for that. So, just because it's higher pay doesn't mean it's going to be all that great. I was making $65 a mile, 1099, take the money out, 10%, whatever, 10% or 15% of taxes on it. You're really looking about maybe 53, 54. And when I was at Night, I was averaging well above 50 a mile. Well above my base pay for most of the weeks. Even throughout the month, I was averaging probably about 51, 52 a mile. That's detention, layover pay, breakdown pay, stuff that I didn't get at this job. And on top of that, I knew, it wasn't a big deal, but we had to work the holidays basically all the time. So it was if I'm going to put up with this, I would rather go back over the road. And you don't know until you try. So basically what I mean by that is you're not going to know if it's going to be a good fit for you until you try it. You may like it, you may not like it. And that's the thing. Every time that I try a regional, a local, it doesn't work out. And it's really, it's more of I'm more of an OTR person. And you may not realize that until year, 2 years in, 6 months in. So I was like, it's not worth it. I'm not going to risk my safety. And I told them this too when I quit. I'm like, I'm not risking my health, my safety, because you want a load moved. That's stupid. So pretty much, long story short, I am going back tonight because even though we have ups and downs, every company is going to have ups and downs. But like I said, the one thing they never did was make me run fatigued when I felt tired, make me run when the weather's unsafe. So if it's snowing, they've never forced me to run. I've always been able to shut down, because the way they operate is they would rather reschedule that load than to lose a driver by crashing and dying or whatever the case is. They don't want to make that phone call to your family that you're in a semi accident and you passed away. They don't want to do that. So, I give them really big props on that. And we all got to work somewhere. And Night may be a good fit for you. It may not be a good fit. Just like mountain may be a good fit for you. It may not be a good fit for that person. Everybody's going to find out what's better for them. And also, I have family out west. And I realize I can't go out west either. So, I'm stuck in this region. And I like to take the holidays off pretty much out in Reno. So I usually take Christmas or Thanksgiving, switch it up every other year. And it's pretty much what I usually do. So, excuse me, just got back from the gym. Legs are so sore from football yesterday. It was horrible. I could barely walk. Let's just put it to that. So, we just gotta wait for everything to clear, go do another drug test, and then get back to work. So, probably take the whole week off and kind of just relax, wind down. And I don't know how people can do it, but I lose my mind after a couple weeks of not working. Don't know how people can do it, but I've realized I will probably drive semis either until I retire or I can't, renew my medical card or whatever the case is. So I'll pretty much be driving probably for the rest of my life, which isn't bad. I just gotta get on better eating habits, do stuff like that, stay more fit, stay more healthy, and all that stuff. So let me know what your thoughts are. Was it a good call that I left because of how they were acting, treating me? Did I take it overboard? With the whole situation, because I really didn't feel like I did. I was just basically my safety, you're not going to risk my safety because you want to load. That's just basically how it is. So let me know what you all think. There are going to be a lot more videos to come. And I'm going to get a GoPro probably. If I get paid, I should get paid this week. I'm going to buy a GoPro, so when I go back out, we can do some GoPro videos that we used to, like I did before. Some got quite a bit of viewers. I like that. But yeah, y'all be safe out and give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one.